Takes 2 or 3. Still in Act 2, huh? My child. Case closed. Vessel's best detective duo has returned. Welcome back, Melli and Malachi. John?
I'm calling him Aura now.
Oh. Cause he's giving you migraines?
What? No, cause there's gloomy Aura, of course.
Well, then, Melli, Aura, it's good to have you two back in town. I assume you were able to solve the mystery surrounding the missing familiars?
Yes! With the help of my trusty assistant, I was able to figure it out.
Remarkable, I have to say. Good thing you went with her, Aura.
It was a dangerous mission.
Did you encounter a T-Rex?
Of course not, but we were nearly burned alive.
What? You're joking, right? That's not what I would have expected.
You must always expect life to double-cross you.
Well, I'm glad you both made it back in one piece. Jesus. But, I'm curious, what was the reason behind the vanishing familiars? Do I need to worry about Andu disappearing?
How about we tell you what happened in Zilford, but only in exchange for 2 free drinks?
I can see you've learned a thing or two on your first big mission.
Aura taught me how to be more cunning.
Only the basics.
No need to be so humble. You taught her well. You're clearly proud. What kind of drink would you like today, Melli?
Something... something that'll polish my investigative and deductive skills. A drink that'll make me even smarter than I am now, so no mysterious case like this one will ever be unsolvable for me.
Coming right up. I don't know about never ever. I think that, these are only temporary effects. Confidence and agility. Or, oh, that's right, I only have 2 brain ones. You know, I'll give you this one. 'Cause why not? And then this. And... oh. Great. Boop. Let's see if this will make your brain cells multiply.
Thank you. Let me try. Oh, this is good. I can already feel it. I'm gonna be completely unstoppable.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Initially I wanted to sit this one out, but might actually need a drink now.
It would be my pleasure if it means that I get to hear your story. Also, I'm longing for another one of your little secrets.
Right. We made a deal.
Oh, we did? Yeah. Correct. For sure. A deal. So anyways, what's it gonna be today?
Maybe something that'll help me counter her verbal attacks now that she's linguistically invincible.
Oh, the usual. Okay. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Huh? What? Oh, okay. I mean, this one, if you're trying to guard against attacks of the verbal variety. Wait, shit, this needs an infusion. Oh, that would work, I think. I just made this drink. I forgot. I know how to do things, okay? Kind of. Sort of, sometimes. This should make things easier for you.
Oh.
I can see it in his face.
It's that bad?
Huh? No, silly, he likes it. You can clearly see it in the way that his scarf is moving.
Oh, I see.
My deductive skills aren't that bad after all.
You think you could teach me a thing or two sometime?
Of course, and then we'll be a trio. The detective, her trusty assistant, and the curious apprentice.
I like the sound of that. It's been a while since I've been an apprentice.
Don't remember being asked if I wanted to be a part of this.
But I couldn't have completed the quest without you. Also, being a detective's trusty assistant is an honorable duty. I'm glad you came with me.
Of course, couldn't let you walk head first into the open maw of a hungry T-Rex.
Ha!
Did you actually encounter a T-Rex in Zoford?
No, don't be silly.
Oh, well. For a moment I thought that you shared one of your many secrets with me. What a disappointment.
Right, I guess I owe you one of those now. My hair isn't actually all black.
Well, I know that. It's not a secret. I can see the white streak, man. Anyways, these are all gonna be really disappointing. Maybe the last one will be exciting or something. Now, please, I would love to know what happened in Zoford.
So, thanks to the golden feathers, we made it to Zoford in the blink of an eye.
I don't think I've ever felt that fast in my life.
It was like he had the zoomies. They helped us remain unseen, too.
Thanks to your drink, we were able to sneak around the city without attracting too much attention.
But those ghosts were the clue that we needed. I knew that we'd find something at the docks, so we made our way there.
She was right. In the dead of night, just hours after we had left your tavern, we spotted a peculiar dog roaming near the water.
We watched as it tried to sneak onto a cargo ship.
It behaved weird, undog-like.
It hid behind some barrels and kept looking left and right before it started to sneak on board. I'd never seen a dog do that before.
It looked like it didn't know how to be a dog. It didn't use its nose, its ears.
It was just off. We watched as one of the workers noticed the dog and scared it away. But my investigative senses were tingling. So we started asking around, as detectives do when they want to collect some evidence.
Few people said that they had also seen some animals with odd behaviors. Most of them thought they had some kind of illness, like rabies, or that they were spirits disguised in animal forms sent by a sea witch. So they stayed away and minded their own business.
Not very high-class detective of them, but they made for fine witnesses.
Apparently there's something like a weekly get-together for all the town's familiars. We decided to check it out.
And?
We managed to track down a few of the participating familiars to get more insight. It was a little tricky since none of them wanted to talk to us at first. I think they were a little bit wary of strangers.
It also seems to be difficult for familiars to speak to people that they don't know. Must have something to do with their magical abilities.
But with our combined charm and charisma, Aura and I were finally able to gain the trust of one of them. And they told us something strange. They said all those familiars that went missing seemed to have been in contact with one particular magician. So of course we had to pay that wizard a visit. Preferably when he wasn't at home.
I think that's called burglary.
Finding out his address was child's play. Apparently he's quite popular among the people of Zoford.
It just took a little bit of well-executed bribery to find the mage's home.
Oh, bribery. Did you take notes?
I did! Prepare yourself to be my next test subject, innkeeper.
Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait to get swindled.
You'll be surprised. Flabbergasted! Gobsmacked!
Very well.
Your drink really did wonders. We managed to break in without anyone noticing.
It was so exciting. We snuck around looking for evidence. Maybe like a hidden ritualistic chamber or something like that.
And did you find one?
Sadly, no. But we found his office with the door open. Inside were a lot of books about different kinds of animals and familiars.
We figured he just loves animals, or at least needed that knowledge for something else.
As any world-class detective would, I also checked his trash can.
And did you find anything?
Well, nothing that helped to solve the case. But I did find something that you'd like between all the shredded paper. It looked like a recipe for a magical drink, just like the ones that you serve. Ta-da!
That's so fucking useful. Oh my god, that looks crazy. So, you'll make the night your own. Its accentuated taste and hand-selected spices allow you to become the silhouette lurking in the shadows. Quick sip of this drink will grant you the sight, strength, and subtlety of a natural predator. Whoa.
That's what I thought. Anyways, Aura and I continued our search for clues. His office also had books about common and uncommon diseases in animals, so we kind of had a connection to the reported cases of rabies.
I thought it was a bit of a stretch. Not that I could change her mind.
That wasn't all we found. Next to his desk in a small cupboard were his diaries. They were full of notes and spells that I did not understand.
Something about transmutational magic.
Oh.
While she studied his diaries, I rummaged through his belongings and scrolls. Had absolutely no clue of what any of it meant until I found something of interest. Detailed instructions on how to unbind a familiar from their services.
A thought began to manifest itself in my brain, though I couldn't quite grasp it yet. But somehow my instincts told me that I had all the information I needed. I just had to stitch everything together.
Kinda like what I do when I assemble quests for my patrons. And then stare at the rest of the pieces after I've got 2 of them and go, what the fuck am I missing here?
Exactly! But right when I tried getting to it, we heard the front door squeak and creak as someone entered the house.
We tried to hide, of course, but
We hadn't been quick enough with our investigation. And definitely not subtle either. We fucking wrecked that place. The whole place looks so chaotic. We really did wreck it. The wizard immediately knew something was off.
and a potentially dangerous person on high alert is even more dangerous, so we had to be on guard.
Or hid under the table, but I had other plans. I managed to jump on a bookshelf and wedge myself right on top under the ceiling. So I was hidden but could still see the whole room.
Good call.
Ha! I watched as the magician barged in, but he wasn't alone. He was accompanied by a lizard, a colorful bird, and a two-headed sheep.
Oh no, not one of those again.
Huh?
It's nothing. Please continue.
It was so weird. The bird didn't know how to fly, and the lizard walked on two legs, and the sheep's two heads always looked in the same direction. As if they all didn't know how to be real animals, like the dog from the docks. But now we had proof the weird animals were definitely connected to that weird wizard. And as if the wizard noticed something, he stopped and he said to the animals, "No, you three, get out of here. I don't want you to get in trouble or hurt."
I already had my fingers wrapped around the handle of my knife, ready to strike. I'm sure he felt my murderous intent.
I mean, it does sound like he cared about the animals, though.
That's what I thought too. As soon as they left the room, I saw him create a ball of flames in his hand. Oh my god, he gonna burn his whole house down. He was ready to strike. And I knew I had to do something. He would have done horrible things to Aura, not me, just Aura. He was so in danger. So I meowed.
Oh. What? Like a cat?
Uh-huh. I pretended to be a cat. And somehow it worked, even though I was wearing clothes. The wizard turned around and saw me on top of the bookshelf. His features turned from worried to soft in a millisecond, and he said, "Oh, little rascal, how did you get in here? Did I lock you in? You must be so terribly scared." And I was scared, but not for the reason that he thought. So I just meowed a second time, you know, as you do when you're pretending to be a cat. And then he said very politely, "Will you please come down here? This room isn't a place for little cats, but I can offer you a cup of milk instead." And that was a very tempting offer, admittedly, so as any cat would, I answered, "No, beans, but I would love some chocolate milk." I kinda, forgot that cats don't usually speak. Needless to say, his face was priceless. But then his hands started to light up again.
I immediately knew she was in danger, so I broke every possible rule the Thieves Guild taught me and just popped up from underneath the table.
That was very kind and good and brave of you. Don't know if I'd have been so fearless. Yes, I would have. At the second that I saw that this little bean was in trouble, I would have fucking stabbed that man on the spot.
Well, I had to. And the wizard turned around. He was surprised, maybe even scared, but he was also ready to fire at me. I already saw my life flashing before my eyes.
And before I could even think about it, I yelled, "We know you don't mean any harm, you're just trying to protect those familiars, right?" Apparently, I hit a nerve, and he stopped right in his tracks.
I took advantage of that moment and tried to explain why we were in his home in the first place. I told him everything about the quest, the familiars, the weird dog. Usually I'm not very good with words, but, well, your drink definitely did what it was supposed to. I don't know how, but I think we managed to de-escalate the situation. He looked panicked before that, as if he was being chased. Maybe he actually expected people to come after him.
Hearing all the clues out of Aura's mouth kind of flipped a switch in my brain. I could see the truth right in front of me. Suddenly everything made so much sense. I jumped down from the shelf and began my conclusion. It is clear to me that you, the accused, do not have ill intentions. However, that does not make you innocent. You're still involved in the disappearance of some familiars.
She was walking back and forth while she gave her speech. Needless to say, the wizard and I were equally confused.
You are fond of animals, and as such, also familiars. And while I don't know anything about magic at all, not even a little bit, I have heard the term transmutational before. I mean, who hasn't, honestly? It's a broadly used term.
That right there was a blatant lie.
So I, the world's greatest detective, have concluded. You are turning familiars into animals, or at least you're making them look like animals. You were also accompanied by some of those turned familiars, and you cared for their safety. That means that they are here of their own free will. So, by turning them into animals, you did them a favor. They wanted to be transmuted. But now their patrons and the other familiars can't reach them anymore. And they're worried that something bad happened to them. And that's why we're here. Case closed!
Bravo. That's very impressive. You figured that all out all by yourself?
Yeah. The magician was also really impressed. I totally hit the nail on the head.
I explained again that we were just there to investigate, but that it was also necessary for the familiars and their friends and families to talk to each other. The remaining familiars wanted an explanation, as well as their former mages. The wizard already felt guilty for doing something behind their backs, of course. Turns out the familiars were unhappy in their dragon-like bodies and much preferred feeling like real animals. But they were afraid of telling their patrons and familiar friends, so none of their remaining acquaintances knew what had happened. Of course they expected the worst. Why else would your friends just leave you alone and disappear without a trace?
Yeah.
But obviously none of them wanted to continue on like that, so we helped them set up a meeting for them to talk it out. And they did. All the magicians were so understanding, if a little sad to lose their connections. The other familiars also welcomed them with open arms, even though they were a little confused at first. They needed a while to understand why their friends wanted to be animals, you know? But I think they got it eventually.
So, all in all, sounds like a very successful quest.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you got to uncover the truth and didn't die.
Haha, me too. The magician even decided to give us something in return for helping him.
Neither of us have any use for it, so we wanted you to have it.
Don't say that, it makes it sound like it's a bad gift, and it's not.
What is it then?
It's a ring of peace storing with a lost familiar inside of it. Oh my god! He found it a long while ago, but his patron never showed up. We named it Renu.
Melina can't take care of it, and I have my sheepfish, Rufus. But you have Ondu, so you already know how to take care of a mini dragon.
I absolutely do. He might enjoy some company. Thank you very much. Renu. It's a good little guy. It's a good little guy, oh my god. Holy shit. Oh no, this whole day is gonna be so derailed. I'm just gonna be staring at this little guy the whole time. Wow. Incredible. Oh my god, I love him.
I need to get back to Rufus now. He gets lonely without me sometimes.
Or is it that you get lonely without him?
He's my pet. I need to take care of him.
Don't worry, I'm sure Fable did a good job. Though it's nice to see how much you care for your pet.
He's been my only friend since my parents died a long time ago.
Oh. Were they also eaten by zombies?
No. They were burned alive.
Oh my god! Oh. Oh no!
I remember it as if it were yesterday. It was late afternoon and my parents wanted to visit the adjacent village to buy some grain. But they never returned. I wanted to look for them. But when I got to the village, every house, every barn, even the ground was ablaze. I heard yelling, people screaming in pain, pleading for help. My parents were nowhere to be found. Few of the survivors confirmed that they had seen them earlier that day, before the fire. Later found out the perpetrator was the pretentious son of a noble family. He had a disagreement with a farmer over some payments and instead paid a bunch of criminals to set fire to his barn. But the fire spread uncontrollably and devoured everything in its path, including innocent lives, just like it did today.
That's really awful. I'm sorry, Aura.
It's alright. I bottled all my emotions up and combined them into desire.
Huh? Hey, whoa, what?
For a family?
For revenge.
Oh. But that sounds like a really lonely desire, though. And you haven't found any friends since then?
No, the people in the Thieves Guild helped me survive, but they weren't particularly keen on friendship. So I just chose the lonely path that was meant for me.
That's not very nice of them. But now you have me.
And
we're best friends now. And accomplices. And we can found our own guild.
Oh, wait, I got more stuff from Baya. I didn't even see that happen. Bit shy due to some bad experiences with other people led to her having only a small group of friends. And now that they're fighting, she's afraid of ending up alone again. Working through her fears, she invited my customers to her spa. But her mud masks are out of this world. As is fitting for a young detective, she's always eager to learn and experience new things, though her youth leads her to attach to the people around her rather quickly. There's nothing wrong with that. On a different note, her favorite drink is hot chocolate. I have to add another recipe to my list.
Like a detectives guild.
No.
What? Don't you say no to her. Even a grumpy, lonesome... For some reason, I read loser somewhere in there. Haha. Sorry. That's not what I think. That's what I thought that it said. Grumpy, lonesome person like him can't resist a certain stray cat's charm, even though the rules of the Shadowbands Thieves Guild and Murderous Oaths were all he knew for a long time. Maybe they'll consider an alternate career in the future. Perhaps a detective's assistant even. Who knows?
Give us a few more quests and we'll be the most famous detectives in all of Fesoa.
I'm sure of that. Oh my goodness. It's so weird that people just like silently appear.
Was it this? And good mythical morning to you, innkeeper.
This time it actually is still morning. Wow.
But that doesn't mean it isn't also morning somewhere else in the world as well.
Of course not.
That's a really cute hat that you're wearing. It kind of reminds me of a different game. Thanks. Can I try it on sometime? Only if you tell me your name. A full master of bribery, I see. But there's nothing more that you could possibly teach me. A world-class detective like me doesn't need extra lessons in bribery. Oh, so you're a detective? Yep. The best detective in all of Fesoa, I might add. Fesoa, I don't know where the fucking emphasis is supposed to go. I'm Melina, by the way, but you can call me Melli. Happy to make your acquaintance, Melli. I am Hexagon Hex, but you can call me Hex.
I'm sorry, your last name is also Hex?
Wait, like your last name? No, Hex. It's short for Hexagon, obviously. Oh. And who's that grim-looking fellow next to you? Oh, him? They look grouchy, but they're my world-class assistant.
Not by choice.
His name is Aura. I'm sure it is, yeah. Nice to meet you, Aura. But I think you've gotten enough information out of me. Can I try your hat on now? That's a tricky one. You see this little star pendant at the tip of my hat? Uh-huh. It classifies me as a wizard of the primordial sea. A silver one, I might add, one of Leviathan's most trusted confidants. Ah. And all of his knowledge is directly transmitted to anyone with a hat like mine. What? In particular, silver stars like me have access to information that, leaked to the masses, would break the order of this world. Oh, wow! But every silver star has to go through extensive mental training. Such amounts of knowledge would drive any mortal without proper training insane. No! So, I can't let you try on my hat without endangering your whole life. And I couldn't forgive myself if I were the reason that Fesoa's best detective went mad. That's like so honorable of you, actually. But you're a fucking liar and a fraud. I, the great detective Melina, have concluded that you, Hexagon Hex, are nothing but a really bad liar. You're a great detective indeed.
I honestly, also knew that that was bullshit. I was like, what do you mean knowledge is being transmitted directly into your brain? Hello?
Thank you. Wait, I'm sorry. Somebody actually believed this guy?
No. I happen to know a thing or two about the primordial sea. I've read a few books, heard some rumors, you know how it is. And I really doubt that Leviathan would share his precious knowledge with a mere mortal. Nothing against you, Hex.
You got me there. I gotta say, you're really convincing, though. I sure am. Looks like even a great detective like me never stops learning. Honestly, you could have just told me no, though. I would have revealed my name even without a promising magic hat on the line. But it's more fun this way. I think honesty is also a very important skill to master. Oh my god, this child is so wise and good and perfect. Whatever you say, detective.
Anyways, Hex, what brings you here today?
Nothing really. I was just longing for another one of your drinks. You know, the kind that would flood my head with new ideas.
Leave it to me. Another brain drink, huh? Lots of those. Oh, shit! This is not the drink for the occasion, though. New ideas, huh? Gotta be this one. It's a basic, but it's a classic. Boop. Great. There you go. That should do the trick.
Huh, let's see. Oh, I can already feel it. All the ideas, they're manifesting in my brain.
Honestly, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing.
I guess we'll have to find out. Oh, maybe you can show me a magic trick? Just to, test your abilities, I mean. Well, yeah, of course I can. I'm glad you asked. I'm a master of fire.
Oh. Yes, let's add more to this poor guy's fucking plate lately. The fucking fire with the quest and the fucking backstory reveal. Jesus.
Then can you also do fireballs? I wouldn't call a fireball a mere magic trick, but that's more like a fully fledged spell. But I can create 10 tiny flames on top of my fingertips. Like cute little candles. I want to see that.
I would maybe advise you two to play with fire outside. A lot of my ingredients are like super flammable. Also, my whole building.
You'll miss a real big show then.
I think I'll manage to survive somehow.
Your loss. Alright, are you coming as well?
I'm good.
Alright, lone wolf, you're missing out though.
Certainly.
See you later!
Have fun. Oh, it's been a while, huh? Wait. Oh, that's right. Aiden Key. Carolyn. Is quest up for taking? It sure is.
Why else would it be hanging on the quest board?
Who asked you, thief?
Are you going all by yourself?
Of course. I don't do groups.
But it could be quite dangerous. Daria seems to be a hotspot for danger at the moment.
Do you want to come with me or what? If so, spit it out, kid.
No.
Fine. Nothing this great sword can't cleave through by itself. Won't need much help.
Cool.
Yeah, it is cool. They always like that in Keep. Well, you know, it depends on who's in the room. Don't make that face at me. Ah, I see how it is. Oh no, I didn't mean that like you suck. No, it's just no. You do. Yeah, of course I do. You're like a dragon. Barely know me, so it's obvious you're reserved as to not expose any weak spots. But sometimes you gotta find the fine line between being reserved and being a tad too, edgy? That.
Can you stop psychoanalyzing me?
Yeah. No.
Great. Not like you're right with any of your assumptions.
I mean, you could always enlighten us. Although you've shared a lot today. Honestly, I don't want to push you.
I'll pass. I wouldn't mind another drink, though.
Same as always?
Yeah, something... You know, something for my aura.
Gotcha. On the house this time. By which I mean again, I guess, because the first ones were also on the house, right? Let's do this one. Yeah. Wait, this is one that I need a freaking thingy for, huh? Boop. Yippee!
Thanks. That's good. Enough.
Splendid. Okay, moving on. What about you, Carolyn?
I'd like to know more about the chasmscape that's the path to Diria. I mean, I haven't been there yet.
Me neither, actually.
Really?
What? You think I never leave this tavern?
Yeah, don't answer that.
What is that sound? Is that you? Are you making little sounds? Wait, shit, I clicked. Oh, it was just ellipses. Do you have any special insights that might be useful? Not so much about the situation in Diria itself, but bits and bobs I picked up over the last days. Enlighten me. As you might have read, travel to Diria has been a bit of a hazard. Collapsing bridges, disappearing animals, nervous diplomats. Sounds like a haven for bandits. Among other things.
Either way, I'll get that blue blood to Diria.
Of course. How about a drink to aid with the undertaking? I thought you'd never ask. Any wishes? I mean, this could go either way. Depends on what truly is going on down in Diria. Timing might be important. Being swift and smart about it. Evasion, that's what you call it. I might have a good infusion for that. Feather of a golden loon. A what? A rare waterfowl. Legend has it, the wind still resides in its feathers, which is why they lend you its speed. Ha. Intriguing. Suppose it'd be great for the evasion if you added something for the brains to it. Though I'll be dealing with a diplomat, so little additional charisma to get me on his good side wouldn't hurt either. Definitely doable. Alternatively, to be prepared for every possible situation, something up my defenses wouldn't be too bad. How do you feel about traveling under the blessing of the dragons? I'm all ears. The little citrine in your... Citrine? The lack of the E on the end fucks me up every time I see this. Your weapon strikes will be blessed. Great against any bandits or bridges. Sounds like something my Baba would have chosen. Not that she would have needed it. inherited that huge gray sword from her grandma, whom Carolyn lovingly calls Baba. Grandma must have been a true hero, devoted to both her strength and the dragons. Naturally, Carolyn has very high expectations of herself. Luckily, she allows herself some breaks every now and then. That's good. You love to see it. If the situation really is that dangerous, something that'd give me more protection would fit. If it comes with strong enough strength to... Well, if it comes with enough strength to strike back, that is. But being able to evade the threat by being smart and fast about it might be better. You know what, Innkeep? I'll leave the choice to you. You know what you're doing. Let me think about it. My instinct is normally the less confrontational path. But since this is specifically a bodyguard mission, but also we got the tip off that like whatever's in the area isn't necessarily a danger to people, it's a danger to the cows, right? Which honestly sounds like another fucking werewolf situation. I mean, I've been going with the more wait, what the... Oh, this... Oh, no. Or... that might work. What's on this page? Oh, that would work. Although... we also need swiftness. Hang on. No, yeah, but I can't... yeah, no, that won't work. That won't work, not even a little bit. Get rid of that. I think it's gotta be this one. Wait, but we're supposed to be using the feathers. But... so neither of these were really gonna be great. But it has to be this one though, because it's adding... the feather adds dexterity. And the nebula drink doesn't have any dexterity in it. So I don't think that it would count. Oh shit, that's right. Is this gonna work? It is! Wow, phew. I should have saved before this. Oh well. Let's let wits, wind, and some kind words guide your way. Let's. Oh, buddy! Where are you headed? Daria, some diplomatic clown is in need of aid. Needs some escorting of sorts. Hi, Inky. Is this a escort quest you've been offering? Yep. Fucking crap. Been meaning to take that one and earn a little bit of coin on the side. Well, I've already committed to it. What if I tell you that I want the quest? Well, you ain't getting it. Simple. Could you stop me? I'm sorry, do you want me to try? I'd love you to.
Come on now, just go together.
Who asked you? Exactly.
Your conversation is giving me a headache. The solution is as easy as it is efficient. Go together. One takes on the big bads, the other the small ones. Either way, you're better prepared for a fight. If it comes to it.
Listen, I'm looking to buy some materials for an important project. Material costs exploded ever since the stars fell. I wouldn't mind a side gig.
You look sturdy, like you could take a few blows, so... Sure. Let's do it. Let's meet tonight at the crossroad to Temis. We'll leave from there.
Great. I'll head to my room to start packing.
To take a nap.
Those are effective after all, huh?
Oh, shush.
You're a brooding fellow, aren't you?
That's just who I am.
I've met fellas yet like you before. You're all the same. Often you've got the truest hearts of gold.
Can we skip the sincerity? My headache is bad enough.
Hoi, Inky. Rhea? Kyle keeps talking about fireworks. Still oblivious about what actually happened. Looks with the fools, they say. For many, it'd be easier if it had just been fireworks. He keeps blabbering about that letter. Oh? Have you opened it yet? No, but I really would love to. I'm dreading what might be inside. I would love to, they just won't let me yet. Suddenly her lines don't sound so empty anymore. What the hell are you talking about? Don't think too hard about it. Oh, Beans. You all have to stop. I need the crazy voice people to still not be on the fucking page at the same time.
Think about what?
Nothing. Nothing. That was me. I'm already losing my marbles.
Of course not. I didn't mean to provide or anything, even though I'm like so curious by nature.
Good for you.
I would agree that Wanderlust is the reason why I decided to come here. To the tavern, to see it, to adventure.
Woohoo.
Thank you. I've come to inquire whether someone has already embarked on the quest to escort my dear just a friend to Jiria.
Very much so.
She's sitting right here.
Where? Oh, how rude of me. Of course. Hello, brave adventurer.
Rhea's enough.
Hello, brave Rhea. You are the one who is going to escort my dear friend.
Along with Carolyn.
That one.
Oh, Carolyn. Phenomenal. I'm beyond thrilled to learn that my dear friend is going to be in such capable hands. Though, I've been wondering.
Come on, spit it out.
Could I perhaps join? It's totally alright if not, but like this diplomat is like so dear to me and we're just friends, but like they're so important and it just feels like my duty to aid him.
Can you even fight?
Well, I can talk very well. In fact, I can fight with my words.
I should have picked the freaking other potion to give to Carolyn. I'm an idiot. Turns out Archie's not only an avid reader, but also an aspiring author. To fulfill his dream and acquire more inspiration for his works, he's determined to go on a real quest. Good thing his childhood friend is in dire need of brave adventurers to help him out. Oh my god. Wait, that's right. And there's like, supposedly, no actual threat on the road, right? Or at least like there's nothing except for something that's threatening the cows. Did his friend make it up so that he would have an excuse to do an adventure? Oh my god.
The wolf would hate it.
So sure thing. Come along, lad. I'll show you some tricks. We leave at midnight.
Really? Oh my god. Wait, this voice is changing. It's fine. It's changed 8 times since I started it. Really? How exciting.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, how the turntables! Me going on a very dangerous and important quest instead of merely reading about it.
Seems like you're on the right path for your hero's journey. Please get out of here already so I don't have to do your voice anymore.
Indeed, all the stories I'll have to tell when I return in Kimmer.
I can't wait.
Farewell, see you soon, goodbye.
Please go. God. I hope their quest goes well and they don't run into anything. Or at least I hope that Carolyn and Rhea make it back okay. And maybe Archie suffers some sort of injury and can't talk anymore. Unexpected. You good over here, buddy?
Are there any open quests left?
There's one, but it involves social conflict resolution. So, you know.
Sure, whatever.
Oh. Are you sure?
I'm taking this.
Isn't it a bit too soon to go on another quest? You just got back and you're Rufus. Rufus needs you. At least have a long rest, replenish some resources.
I'm good.
Are you sure?
No, but who cares?
I do. And you know Melli does.
Don't.
Bit late for that, I'm afraid.
I already paid you with a story today, so give me one of those quest drinks. Something with a little more violence.
I don't think I'll be doing that. Fable. Fable, help me.
Hiya, innkeeper.
Fable, I've missed you so much.
Hiya, Mal.
Hi. Yeah. Never mind.
Would you like a drink?
Actually, I'm here for a quest. Archie told me there was still one left, and I wanted to ask if I could take it.
Good question, Fable. Wait, my little guy's blowing bubbles. You can blow bubbles? I see it's on me to answer. I wasn't fully I stopped paying attention a little bit. What? Right. Ara is thinking about taking the quest.
Who is Ara?
John Malachite. This guy.
Oh, nice name.
Thank you.
But if you're already taking it, then I guess I'm too late. I hope you have fun.
Why not go together?
Together? Is that allowed?
Half of the quests that have gotten taken have been taken by more than one person. What are you talking about? Of course, teamwork is the adventuring world's bread and butter. Most heroic deeds are not done alone.
Life would be very lonely that way.
It would be, yes. So you should go on this quest together. Combine your individual strengths to solve any problems better than you ever could alone. A yawn. And you would get to know each other better in the process. It's a win-win.
Ara, what do you think? Would you be okay with that?
I guess. Would you?
I think so. It sounds fun.
Cool.
It's settled then. You will go together.
If I can ask, what exactly is the quest about? Archie only mentioned there was one.
It's simple. Baya is worried because the Banshee of the Lonesome Lagoon and the Mari Morgan of the Ashen Grove aren't speaking to each other. She fears the end of their relationship would also mean the end of her friendship with them.
Paya is friends with the Murray Morgan?
Best friends.
Oh, so we need to talk to the Murray Morgan?
And the Banshee, what an opportunity. I always wanted to come face to face with the embodiment of sorrow.
Wow, don't you think that's a little bit too edgy even for you?
No, you know what's scary? Failing relationships. Social fights are the most dangerous kind.
I find them less scary than wrathful spirits.
Seems like together your fears will cancel each other out. That's how that works, right?
I don't know enough about math to dispute that.
Speaking of math-ish, how do you two want to do this?
It's not an easy task, so we must be smart about it. Do you have any of those fey crystals? The ones that make you fade into the shadows entirely?
Sure do.
Good. I suggest you mix those with a hefty serving of intelligence. Then we can turn invisible and come up with a clever ruse to make them fall for each other again without them ever knowing it was us.
I don't know about that. You just want to avoid social interaction, huh?
Maybe. Or maybe I just remember how well being invisible served me last time.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I feel like they should talk about their feelings.
What if their feelings are that they never want to talk to each other ever again?
Then they should probably talk about that too.
That's not the point of the quest.
I think it is. We should face the problem head on instead of trying to find a way to avoid it. I think I could do with another round of charisma for this one. And maybe, Innkeeper Clay mentioned you have Thunder Sage. That would help us inspire other people, right?
Correct. I'll admit it works a little differently for everyone, but I have no doubt that you'll figure it out. Speaking of Clay, he wanted me to tell you that he and Tia will make it back in time for the barbecue.
Really? That's amazing. Ara, you should come too. We're having a barbecue at the werewolf settlement on the 31st. It'll be great fun, I think.
I don't think so.
Oh, alright.
Have to get back to Rufus at some point. He'll need his wool cut.
Speaking of Rufus, if you're here, Fable, where's the sheepfish? I mean, does it need constant supervision? Can he not be alone for even a moment?
Melina picked him up. She said that she'd bring him home, so he has to spend less time alone.
Great.
Whoa, was that wrong? I told her exactly what kind of food to give him in case he gets hungry while they wait for you.
No, it's fine. He likes her. They're a good match. Anyway, we should hurry so you don't miss your barbecue.
You're right. Innkeeper, can you help us pick the right approach? Either invisible and intelligent, or charismatic and inspiring. I trust your expertise.
You got it. This is a no-brainer. Thunder Sage. Wait. Brain. Charisma. Oh, right. That's the invisible one. This is the one we need. Got to have that chorizo. Wait. What the... Which one? There's a Thunder Sage. What the hell is Thunder Sage? Which one of these is it? Oh, it's this one. It's hard to tell. Like, you want to look at the little pluses to make it sure it's a charisma, but also the freaking symbol in the middle is important. Listen, man. I'm doing my best. It's a lot of shit to keep track of. I guess it'll be this one. Boop. Wait, right? Yeah, charisma. Wait, no. This one. Although, having defense as the second feels a little silly. Maybe I should have done this one. Yeah, I think I should have done this one. Get rid of this. Have fun, drink up. Wait, hold on. I didn't need to dump all of that. I did need some of that, actually. There we go. Right? This will fit. Yeah, because it's not even that deep. I didn't even probably need to change it, but I did anyways. I think a direct approach is the better choice. After all, honest communication is important, right?
What do you say so?
Probably. You know, people say that that's important. For sure. And you? I think we're too alike on this stance.
I think honesty is the best approach to any situation, including this one.
Yes, honesty is good.
I think the only question left is, where should we start?
The Ashen Grove is closer.
And you already know where to find the Mari Morgan.
You do?
Yeah, I encountered her before.
So she'll remember you. Useful.
Well, let's hope not. Last time, she tried to drown me.
Oh, I see.
It was pretty embarrassing.
I know the way to the Banshee, too. Might be smarter to start with the one further away. Work backwards and all.
That makes sense. Let's do that.
Good, but we should prepare first. A journey to Boreas won't be easy.
You're right. We should leave tomorrow morning.
We should.
Great, cool. Glad to know that you'll actually rest between quests, Sarah.
If I must.
You went on a quest with Melli, right? How was it?
Fine. Reminded me of my parents.
Oh, are they... well?
They're dead.
Oh.
Burned to death.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Usually you don't just volunteer that information like that. That's horrible. I'm sorry.
That's life.
It really shouldn't be. How old were you when you lost them?
7. 7.
Oh, wow. That must have been really scary.
It was fine.
It really doesn't sound fine. Oh my god, is everybody crying? Please. I can't deal with this. When I was 7, I ran into a vine-spiked boar while searching for friendly rocks. Friendly rocks.
that caught me off guard. Sometimes I don't see a thing until after I have read it, and then it hits me. Oh shit.
It chased me through the forest for almost an entire hour. At first I thought I was gonna die, and then I was sure I was never gonna step foot outside again. But when they found me crying, my family hugged me so tightly that they dried up all my tears. And when I sat in my room frozen in fear, we danced and played board games until I forgot I was even scared. I can't imagine not having that.
I can. It was
Please don't say fine.
scary. Really scary. Waited at home by myself for 2 whole days. Thought the shadows were gonna eat me at some point. When I was finally brave enough to leave, it was too late.
You know it wasn't your fault though, right?
I know I never want to feel that scared again. But it's fine, because I fixed it.
Fixed it? By doing a murder, perhaps?
By taking revenge on the motherfucker who caused their death.
Popular approach these days.
Did that make you feel any better?
Yeah, sure. It was just a natural part of my journey. Following the path of darkness, that's my destiny.
Misery is nobody's destiny, man.
They're right. You shouldn't confine yourself to sadness just because it's what you're used to. Besides, the innkeeper always says that you can choose your own destiny. And I decided our destiny is to bring these 2 lovebirds back together. At least for now.
I think I need to go prepare for our treacherous journey ahead.
You should let Melina know that you're leaving. She'll be worried senseless otherwise, and maybe she'll take care of Rufus in the meantime. Let her know that you'll be back.
I might not be.
Well, don't be like your parents. Sorry, that felt mean. I'm sorry, that wasn't even on me, but I feel bad.
Whatever. Time to go.
Hooey.
Do you think I should go after them?
I think sometimes we need a bit of time to feel our feelings by ourselves before we feel comfortable enough feeling them in front of other people.
So that's a no, right?
Just give him a moment. You'll have plenty of time to be there for him when you're trying to play matchmaker for the undead.
Right. We have to do that. Which is fine. I'll be fine. The Mari Morgan probably doesn't even remember me. And if she does, I can just run, or hide, or cry.
No matter what, you won't be alone.
I can't tell Ara how afraid I am. That'll be so embarrassing.
If you want to be there for him, you should also let him know when you're scared. It's only fair.
I don't want to burden them with my problems.
I need the shit that I've been reading lately to stop hating on this note, okay? Listen, listen, I know I struggle with this. Stop attacking me. Being a burden every once in a while is part of the wonderful experience of being loved. Your friends appreciate it when you trust them enough to let them help you. Because when you care for people, you're willing to put in a little work to make them smile. But you already know all this, don't you?
I do, but it's just so much harder to keep in mind when it comes to myself.
I know. You've been doing really well, Fable.
Thank you, innkeeper. It's all thanks to you.
That's not true. I've been trying to help you the best I can, but you're the one who actually has to change. And I'm proud of how far you've come.
Let's call it teamwork then.
Let's. Boy, my candles look like a real fucking yucky mess over here, huh? Anytime. I definitely didn't get distracted in the middle of this.
Can I stay for a little longer? I think I need a bit more time before I can face my fears.
Always, Fable.
Thank you.
Morning. It's not morning. I hate being the person who does this because morning is whenever you wake up, okay? And for some people, that's not in the morning at all. Did I sleep that long? No, it's still the same day. Nah, that makes more sense. Not morning, Elfie.
Not morning.
How did you sleep? Not much. I think your drink made me restless. Yeah, I can't believe that you went to sleep after taking basically a haste potion.
Archie said that you're going on a quest?
Yeah, Rhea and I'll be escorting some rich bitch to Deria. Excuse you, be a little nicer, okay? He's Archie's super duper special, totally just a friend. Sorry, we'll be escorting some rich idiot to Deria.
Oh, he's Archie's friend? I see. That's why he was so excited.
'Cause his friend's leaving? Must really be craving some peace and quiet.
No, he's excited because they get to travel together.
What?
He said he's coming along? Oh, did you leave before that part of the conversation happened? You did, didn't you?
Since when? Rhea invited him. Great. Is it too late to back out? Well, I mean, do you really want to? I'm not gonna stop you. I guess. Then feel free. Rhea's gonna eat that kid alive. And I'm a woman of my word. If you want me to tell you that you have to do this, then I'm afraid you're gonna have to make that decision yourself. Fine, I'll go. But I'll need another drink. That would be rather difficult. I already gave you a drink tailored to your quest, and my boosts really shouldn't be mixed so irresponsibly right before an adventure. So I'm just supposed to deal with this headache by myself? I mean, surely we have something else that I could give medicine, right? Very helpful. Thank you. You're welcome?
Do you think that something exciting will happen on your quest?
We'll see.
I've got a good feeling about it.
You reckon I'm gonna meet another guardian?
Maybe. That would be fun, right? What kind would you like to meet this time?
Not sure. Feel like I already met the one I was looking for. What could be greater than tricking a wyvern chimera? However the fuck you want to say it, I don't give a shit.
You're right. I think that means it's time to befriend the Realm Keepers now.
Wouldn't that be something?
Which one would you like to meet the most?
Gaia. Can't think of a greater honor than that. You?
Gaia as well, but I feel like I should pick someone else. For balance. Cassiopeia, maybe? I'd love to ask her how she's doing right now. Maybe give her a hug.
You'd be the type to give a dragon a hug.
Well, what does that mean?
That you're very lovely, I think. Something like that. So, fellow dragon enjoyer, who would you pick? No repeats. Oh. Well, I don't think I know enough about any of this shit. Do I have notes about any of this shit? I don't think so. I just have notes about, like, places. And usually it doesn't include... Yeah, no. So I just have to go based off whatever the hell this shit is. Okay, so... Water guy. Spirit. First dragon. I guess the spirit one? Because like we've gotten a little bit of information about Leviathan. And I don't know, they don't strike me as particularly friendly. Let's go with Tuat. Tuat. He keeps balance between life and death. One might consider him the embodiment of order. So this is definitely not the one that I should have picked. I really should have saved before that choice. Oh well. So strict, no one alive may enter his realm and no one dead may leave. This guy sounds like a fucking bummer, dude. Yet there's countless trickster myths about his escapades within the mortal realm. Okay, wait a minute. I do enjoy that duality. But also, hey, that's kind of a fucking shitter. Like, rules for thee, but not for me. Hey, fuck that. Hey, fuck that, actually. Hope the dead never get bored with him. That'd be nice. But I suspect none of this matters anyways. Your quest will have its merits, even if you don't meet any of the realm keepers.
That's true. I bet you and Rhea will have a lot to talk about, and you can teach Archie more about adventuring.
I'm not so sure about that.
You're a great teacher. I've learned so much from you already, just by being your friend. Like how to say what I really mean. I'm still working on it, obviously, but I feel so much better when I'm being honest about what I want.
You've been getting a lot better at it.
Thank you. And Melli loves practicing with you too. She says that she wants to ask Rhea to build her a great sword of her own.
So, a regular sized dagger?
Teaching someone to hold a sword is one thing. Guts and bravery or something else. Not sure I can teach Archie something I'm still practicing myself.
I mean, you can always practice together.
Yeah. Speaking of practice, you're going on a quest too, Elfie?
I am. Aura and I are going to fix the Banshee and Mari Morgan's relationship.
Is that Sneaky Twister's new name?
Sneaky Twister?
It is.
Ain't you scared of the Mari Morgan?
Only a little. Maybe a lot. Do you think that she's gonna drown me? Or do you think that the Banshee will? Maybe they'll reunite through the teamwork of drowning me.
Probably not. I think you'll probably find some wacky as heck solution that no person in the history of dragonkind would have ever thought of. Like being kind or whatever.
I'd like that.
And if all else fails, you've always got an insane air echo by your side to pull you out the water. If he can swim.
He's sane.
Is he?
Well, mostly I think he's sad, and sadness can make people feel a lot of intense things. Like fear or anger or nothing at all. It's kind of magic that way, actually. Anything that isn't sadness. it's easy to lose yourself in that, but there's always a way out if you're looking.
You taking that sheepfish thing along?
Maybe. I think he might let him stay with Melina so that she isn't so alone. Or so he isn't at risk of losing him. Probably both.
Not a bad idea. Would hate for her to be all alone while you two go chasing ghosts. Maybe we can send Grace over to check up on her.
Or a hex.
Maybe not that one. Guess if you're going with whatever the Drake's name is, you'll finally be able to ask him about his cheesecake recipe. Huh? What? Cheesecake recipe?
Oh, Melina mentioned that he has a good one. Thought maybe he could show me how to make it.
Oh my god. Is that... I mean, if Melina said it, then surely it's gotta be true. She's the best detective in the whole world. She would know. That sounds like a fucking great idea. Ask him. You can use my kitchen if you want to.
Really? That would be amazing. I'll ask him. Maybe.
Andu will be waiting for you. On a completely different note, Carolyn, what happened to those undead snails that you wanted to check in on? Well, they're slow, ain't they? Still got a little time to stick around. Oh, so you'd say you like it here? Not too bad here. Thought maybe I'd even bring my cousin a souvenir. Hands off my trinkets. I need all of them. And in fact, I need more. If you're bringing people trinkets, bring me some. Ain't that air echo? I'll get her something from the market or the elf settlement. Maybe I'll bring you back something from her farm, Elfie. Mentioned you'd love to try planting some ghost berries. Either way, I'll stop by sooner or later. Don't want to risk her turning into a werewolf and moving house. Ha
Ha ha.
No, but seriously, if any more of my fucking family members turn into dragon-forsaken werewolves, I'll be joining the Van Helsens. Still don't know if they kill werewolves. I don't care.
Do you think I could come with you? When you go, I mean. I could gather the ghost berries myself, and I know a lot about snails.
You should. You've got away with her family members. And the snails would love you. Have to agree, you'd probably make it a chaotic mess, but...
A fun chaotic mess.
Yeah. Seems like you guys did end up forming a party after all. Shut up. Okay.
Anyway, it's late. I think I should go back to the settlement and catch some rest.
Fable has a hidden talent for being able to read other people extremely well. Despite their anxiety, they know what to say in serious situations and go out of their way to help people in need. Turns out a little bit of positive feedback and validation is enough motivation to chase their dreams of adventuring.
Carolyn, you want to come with? We can stop by the werewolf settlement and say hi to Mr. Dragon. Or bye.
Ain't sure I got any tips for you in return, but I can listen to you worrying.
Yeah, you're good at that. Do you want to come too, Innkeeper?
Absolutely. But unfortunately, I'm afraid Andu doesn't do well in civilization or alone. Especially not alone. But I'll be here, sad, longingly awaiting your stories.
We'll return with plenty.
You better. Good night, Carolyn. Good night, Fable. Not.
Good night.
Dang, we really do never leave, huh? This is tragic. Somebody's gotta feed Andu or he'll eat the whole building, I think. Oh well.